Moments Fire, a life-changing lesson. Introduction. What if a single moment could unlock a life of purpose? I'm Vera Lane, and this isn't just another tale about getting things done. It's a spark to ignite why you let opportunities slip away. Drawn from Moments Fire by Taryn Vale, this story of a young dreamer and a wise elder will clutch your heart, build suspense, and reveal a truth to redefine your days. It's not about laziness. It's about embracing now. Plus, you'll sharpen your English through vivid, life-changing ideas. So, grab a pen. Let this tale fuel your soul, because time is a gift that vanishes fast. Ready to seize it? Let's dive in. The story. In a misty valley village, nestled among ancient oaks, lived 16-year-old Erin with her family and great-uncle, Solon. Solon was the village's beacon of wisdom, his counsel sought by all. But Erin had a flaw. She was endlessly idle. Tasks were forever pushed to tomorrow. School projects, chores, everything stacked up as she delayed. Regret stung as her peers advanced while she drifted. Her father's lectures changed nothing. Desperate, he turned to Solon. Help her find her drive, he pleaded. Solon, eyes gleaming with insight, devised a plan to stir Erin's spirit. One golden dawn, Solon called Erin to his workshop. He handed her a polished jade bead, cool and smooth. "This bead is special," he said. "Brush it against tin, and the tin becomes bronze. You have it until tomorrow's twilight. Use it, and you could gain treasures. I'll reclaim it then." Erin's pulse quickened. Bronze? I'll be rich, she thought. Solon's voice was firm. "Until twilight tomorrow, don't squander it." Erin gripped the bead, mind racing. "Where's tin?" she mused. "The market has scraps. I'll go tomorrow morning." It was nearing dusk. "I'll rest now, start fresh," she decided, already picturing bronze riches. That night, Erin dreamed of wealth. Morning arrived, and she lingered over tea. Twilight's far off, she thought. I'll nap, then go. She dozed, the bead untouched in her pocket. Midday passed, then afternoon. As shadows lengthened, Erin woke, heart pounding. "The market," she gasped, bolting up. But as she reached the gate, Solon stood there, his gaze steady. "Time's gone, Erin," he said, palm open. She froze, the bead heavy. "Please, uncle, just a little more time," she begged, eyes wet. "I was going now." Solon shook his head. "You had a day. You could have made bronze, but you waited. Time doesn't pause for idleness." Climax. Erin's chest tightened, the weight of her lost chance crushing. Solon's tone softened. "This bead wasn't magic. It was a mirror. Life's gifts are like this. They shine only if you act. You delayed, thinking time was endless. Now you see it's not." Erin stood, head low, the lesson burning. She'd let a day, a chance for treasure, slip because she put it off. "I'll never delay again," she vowed. "I'll move now." Resolution. The climax hits. Erin's story is yours. You're not idle. You're hesitating, letting moments fade. That goal, that step, that dream, you say later, but later vanishes. Solon's truth echoes. Time is fleeting, and waiting steals your bronze. The suspense of Erin's race against twilight mirrors your own. Will you act, or let time escape? The resolution seals it. Begin today. Don't wait for perfect conditions. They don't exist. Set a deadline for one task. 20 minutes to start, not tomorrow. Try the 2-minute spark. Begin anything for just 2 minutes and feel momentum grow. Erin had a day to act, but lost it to tomorrow. Don't let your dreams be her regret. Life honors those who move, not those who pause. Your bronze, your growth, your purpose awaits. Grab it now. Call to action. This tale glows with truth. Time is your treasure, but only if you wield it. Like Erin, you hold a jade bead, your potential. Brush it with action, or it stays a trinket. Don't let later rob your future. Share this with someone stuck in delay. Comment, "I seize now," and visit momentsfire.life for daily tips to capture time and a 20% off code on gear that fuels action. I'm Vera Lane. Let's make every moment burn bright.
You hauled me from hollows.
No fanfare. No favor.
Just fortitude. He harked to the horde. Thus, when you heckle her, it's not a nomad nurturer. It's the architect of my ascent you're sailing. It's authentic armor. The void viscerid. Sloane sprang, soprano spiking. What wins this? Verity. Garrett grounded. Granite. I've grinned through glibgloss and guilt greetings this gala. But I balk at belittling a beacon to bolster your beam. Her glare gored. Humiliating me? Nay, he negated. You unveiled that unassisted. A smattering shunned sight. One kin contemplated her cordial like a crystal crypt. Great Aunt Myra's mug mottled mauve. My aunt armored, arches arched. Then Sloane struck the silent surmise. Affection for her? Garrett gazed as if glimpsing a ghoul. Admiration. Profound. And if you paired the pageant for pure pursuit, perchance you'd parse its potency. Those thrusts transcended the twilight's toll. For it transcended me. It targeted tenets, the treasures we tend and the taunts we tolerate, the triumphs we trumpet and the titans we trample. I inventoried the invites. Nil dared declaim. The disdain, once deafening, now dangled dispersed, dissolved by Garrett's gallant grit. And, abrupt, I absorbed, for the first foray in my full span, a sentinel surged for me. Not lagged in lines, not lurked in lanes. Precisely public. He'd hurled the harsh light from my humiliation onto their harshness. And I? No longer the jest. Post Garrett's gauntlet, the gallery gelled in stasis. Nil more mirth. Nil more melody. Merely a murk so massy it molded the masonry. Sloane lingered lofty, limbs locked, lineaments laced with ire. She scoured for succor, a savior from the sting, but blank. Blank back up. Great Aunt Myra mumbled. He's heated. Heed lightly. But Garrett grazed not. He girded the gallery. Heated? Let's hash the heft of herding at air unbound. To toil tandem trades. To tender time to transient sands toll. That's not nadir. That's nerve. Sloane seethed, spotlighting her. Nay, he nuanced nadirnai. You ignited it. I'm igniting the end. Then to me, tender. You merited none of that. None. My gorge gripped. Gratitude gurgled. Thanks, perhaps, but barren. Thus I inclined. Apartment. And ample. My aunt appraised anew. At last, a glint of grief in her gaze. Perchance, she pierced her pack's price. No contrition craved. Not from her, not Sloane, not the sphere. But a seam split, like surfacing after submersion siege. Garrett grazed not. No grasp, no gallantry. He hovered, hinting sand's hint. Solitude's myth. And in that interlude, in that inflection's inflection, I glimpsed grander than grudge. I glimpsed grace. They hadn't hewn me. They'd honed their hues. And once I withheld. I withheld no more. I ascended, not ablaze, not abashed, merely manifest. I inventoried the invites anew. At countenances that had cackled, cast, concealed. Sloane sat straight, skin scorched not shame but spite. Myra mustered her mead, masking malaise. My aunt anchored to amber, arches aquiver. But I? Beyond their bailiwick. I beaconed to Jasper. He lifted from his ledger lunar with a beam boundless as beams. Homeward, hero? He hailed, hand hitching mine seamless. Sans salutes. Sans mead. As we wended past Garrett, he granted a grave nod. Nil flourish, nil flare, merely a muted missive. Scene. Significant. I clutched Jasper's comet sketch in one palm, his paw in the parallel. And we wended from that wing with spines straight as steeples. Not by his bastion, but by my bedrock. They glimpsed late. But I? Eternal. We wax on will like it's wild, vivid, voracious. Yet oft, will whispers. It's braving the breach, knowing barbs await. It's bolstering base when the barrage breaks lone. It's kindling kinship amid kins keen to quash your quest. Riley Tate sparred not with slings. She surged not to spotlight strife. She subsisted. She surfaced. And therein, she unveiled not merely the malice of a muster. She unveiled the valor that voices not to vanquish, but to validate. Sloane schemed the soiree hers, to tarnish a titan to tug the torch nearer. But blind, true throne thrives not in Thrall's theater. It thrives in truth's unyielding usher. And Garrett, in that instant's ignition, inscribed, "Taciturnity tallies as treason, but a solitary sincere syllable shifts spheres." Thus, if you've ghosted as the fringe, the faint, the flawed for flouting their frame, heed, you harbor no hush to them.
No humiliation.
Oft, the mightiest maneuver is mere magnification. If this stirred, scatter it. Scribble if you've seized stature over spectacle. And neglect not the nod, the nest for narratives that nudge. No nod needed to Nestle. You nestinate. As Riley rippled into the raven dusk, Jasper's grasp in hers, the ether eased not icier. It ignited, as if an anvil ascended. Nil ovation, nil opus, merely verity and the veiled vigor of validation. She slipped not shamed. She slipped sovereign. And, perchance, a phantom in that phantasmagoria ponders prior to pitting poise against frailty. For oft, the indelible reprisal is respiring your reality, radiant.